We completed the chapter, but did the children really understand? What can they do now with what we learned?
This is where competency-based planning can give clarity. It helps us see what children should gradually understand and be able to do over a stage, and what each unit contributes to that journey. In order to plan using competencies, we need to understand what they are. Competencies are specific learning achievements that are observable and can be assessed systematically and are expected to be attained by the end of a stage. Competencies grow out of broader aims and curricular goals, and they in turn shape the specific learning outcomes for each class and subject. It helps us see what children should gradually understand and be able to do over a stage, and what each unit contributes to that journey. Let's take a preparatory stage, EVS competency, as an example. Children describe the usage of natural resources in their immediate environment. For this competency, in grade 3, children mostly observe and list local natural resources in their locality, especially water sources, and how people use them. In grade 4, they begin to explain processes, like how water reaches homes and how unclean water spreads disease, and they also study soil. In grade 5, they think more deeply, making connections between resources, culture, climate, and access. Notice how different grades focus on different but related learning outcomes for the same competency. Even within the same grade, one competency is not limited to just one chapter. In the grade 3 EVS chapter, Our Need for Water, children learn how different creatures and people use water in their daily lives. In another grade 3 chapter, Where Does Water Come From? They learn about local sources of water, water bodies and landforms in and around their neighborhood. Both the chapters actually focus on the same competency but different aspects of it. When we plan with competencies, we see how each lesson adds one more piece to the bigger ability children need to develop. So when planning for a unit, all we have to do is frame learning outcomes that address the competency and suit the grade level. For example, by the end of this chapter, students can explain why water is needed for their daily activities and discuss how plants and animals in their surroundings use water. Now it becomes easy to plan simple activities that help children demonstrate understanding of these ideas. When we plan this way, it gives clarity about the learning progression, how learning grows from chapter to chapter and across grades. It gives us better direction. Activities and assessments all point towards the same bigger goal. Finally, it keeps us anchored on outcomes, what every child should actually be able to do by the end of the stage, not just complete the syllabus. With just a few minutes of competency-based planning for each chapter, teaching becomes more purposeful, and children's learning becomes more meaningful.